Do you use the SAG, bias, the hum, the ripple, or bias X parameters in your Pod Go presets on the amp when you're building them? Do they do anything? Let's find out together. I've dialed up a preset here, just a simple Fender twin amp, everything down the middle. I'm putting a tube screamer on there just to have a distorted tone to really hear if we get responses as they say in the manual that these offer. So let's get started. So I have my regular dry tone. Okay, so let's start with SAG. What does SAG say? So it says lower SAG values offer a tighter responsiveness for faster metal performances. So I guess kind of compressing. Higher values provide more touch dynamics and sustain for blues and classic rock riffs. So let's do some riffs. I guess it's a lick. Doesn't matter. Let's play. So that's down the middle. So let's kick it up to 10. Let's go down to 0. We'll go to do the extremes. All right, so my take on this SAG. I didn't really notice much of a difference. There does seem to be a difference between 0 and 10. I felt it was a little brighter at 10, a little darker at 0. Did I feel there was a tighter responsiveness? I don't know. Maybe you need to use all of these in conjunction with one another, but I didn't really hear much difference between 0 and 10. A subtle difference, so anyways. Let's move on to hum. Now hum and ripple, I'm going to do them separately, slide them separately, but they're together in the manual. The description is for both. It says, controls how much heat or hum an AC ripple interacts with your tone. At higher settings, things get freaky. Let's get freaky. All right, so let's hum to 10. Wow. That made a difference. Let's do hum to 0. Okay, well, I don't know if I call it freaky, but definitely there was a lot of hum. Let's go to ripple. Ripple. Ripple at 0. Oops, sorry guys. Let's put that back here. So ripple at 0. Now, mind you, I'm listening through studio monitors, but it shouldn't matter. If I'm headphones, studio monitors, or going through an amp or FR, you should hear some difference. I don't hear much with ripple. I'll go back to the 5. Sorry, guys. Down here. Okay, that seemed to increase volume a little bit. And let's do it to 10. So 5 seems to be, it's a little quieter, but 0 or 10 seems to go a little up. So why don't we do an experiment here? Let's put the hum and the ripple up. Let's add SAG. So all I'm really hearing is a little more of a hum. And that's it. Let's put ripple up and SAG up. Well, if there's something maybe I'm missing, please drop a comment below, because right now the only thing I really hear a noticeable difference is if you put the hum up all the way, but why would you want that? Let's move on to bias. Bias changes the bias of the power tubes. Lower values achieve a colder Class AB biasing. At maximum, the amp is operating in Class A. All right, bias, let's do it to 10. All right, here's 5. Let's do 0. Okay, I noticed a little bit of volume difference there. That's all I'm noticing is either some volume differences. SAG seemed to be maybe a little darker when it was down, hummed all the way up. So not a lot here for me from what I'm hearing. It's subtle, but is this really, I don't know, necessary? We're going to play with all of them in a minute, but let's go to finish it off individually with bias X. Bias X determines how the power amp tube's voicing reacts when pushed hard. Set low for a tighter feel. Set high for a more tube compression. This parameter is highly reactive with the drive and master settings. Okay, well, I believe that because I know I found when I put bias X up, it does seem to compress. So here's bias X at 5. Let's put it up to 10. Let's put it midway. Sorry guys, I keep clicking on other menu things. Yeah, so subtle. Let's put bias X to 0. So I'm not hearing too much of leaps and bounds of differences here. Let's play around. So let's say I want to make this a little more of a real amp sound. I'm going to put the hum up a bit. Let's put the ripple up. I want the sag up. Sorry, guys. I'm going to put... Let's go to Class A operation. So let's put it up here. And let's get this up here. All right, now let's put everything back to 5. All right, well, I'm not going to go any further. You might hear some more differences, say, with headphones. Going through the studio speakers, I don't really hear too much. And to be honest, even with headphones, when I'm building presets, I have played around with these in the past, but to be honest, I don't really hear a great amount of differences to warrant worrying about if you need to adjust sag, hum, ripple, bias, or bias X. Let me know your experiences on this. And if you have a preset where these things actually do something noticeable, let me know. Link it to me, because to be honest, I think you're okay. Your preset's not going to suffer or suck if you ignore these last 5 things. But play around with it. Like maybe like I said, I think the hum, if you want, bias X, I do tend to hear something a little bit there, but other than that, I don't know. So leave a comment. If you like the video, hit the like button, and stay tuned for the next video. But in the meantime, why don't you check out this one?